Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the Coaching Carousel Dynasty. The Houston Cougars are off to an excellent start to start this year 5-0, and we have the number 4 total defense, and honestly a very, very efficient offense, and we're going up against some tough Big 12 teams now, including TCU, who has one loss on the season. You could already see the yards they are putting up. They have one of the top rushing offenses in the country, and they are led on defense by a redshirt freshman who has 4 sacks total, 9 tackles for loss, which is actually 5 more than anybody else on their entire team. So this is going to be a pretty good game here in this one. Taking a look at recruiting, we have a couple of interesting guys at the top of the board. Cornerback Conrad McQueen is 77 overall. We are in the runnings for him. Eric Jordan, another 77 overall corner. We are in second behind LSU. So that's going to be tough to compete against them, but we'll see how that goes. More of our speed is AJ Glover, 65 overall, 69 after uncovering his ratings. He looks pretty good. Not going to lie. We are ahead of Florida, so he's going to be a pretty good recruit, 3-star prospect. Dominique Little at the top of our board, 69 overall. And just to give you a heads up on recruiting, I am not doing any active recruiting. This is all the CPU because I want to act as a coordinator. I'm not the head coach, so I can't fully recruit yet. But Ed Dotson is a really good defensive end, 75 overall, 3-star prospect. He is going to be really, really good. Then there's David Marshall, the number 6 strong safety out of Texas. He is interested in coming to Houston. That would be a big one. The one guy I really covet on this board is Corey Myers, 5-star tight end. This would be one of the first 5-star recruits to come to Houston. Then there's Eric Stewart down here, an athlete, very fast, very athletic. Not really sure what he's going to play. But our only recruit so far that has committed is Sam Taylor. He is a center. So we sit here at 5-0, and we actually aren't really dominating right now. I think we're doing pretty good. Obviously, last year with Bowling Green, we were dominating, but now we'll see what we can do in the Big Ten if we can create some separation. So here we go in this TCU matchup. We start out with the ball. Here is Coley rolling out of the pocket, pushed out of bounds at the 3. One thing I've noticed about Coley is that he needs a little bit to get his arm warmed up. As here's a handoff this time to Brandon Campbell up the middle. It's going to be a gain of 7. So 3rd and 1, another handoff. Campbell stopped to the backfield. Loss of 2 yards. And TCU comes up with the early 3 and out. So nothing doing on their drive as here we come here back out onto the field with 2.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Coley, they set pressure up the middle. We get out of the pocket, throwing, and that one is a great defensive play. Knocked away from Nathaniel Dell, and if he would have caught that, it would have been 6. So 3rd and 10 now. Here is Coley in the pocket, airing this one out deep down the right side. Caught at the 40, the 20. Dell breaks the tackle. He's going to walk in. Touchdown. 77 yards. And he just runs a simple go route, and he gets past him, and it's a dime of a throw. And Dell does the rest. Lucas Coley connects with his top guy on the squad, and it's 7-0. So here we go into the second quarter now. Here is Coley after a great pass on the last drive. He rolls to the right side, stops, throws this one, and it's an open Nathaniel Dell. He's already over 100 yards, 2 catches, the only 2 completions of the game. 107 yards for Dell. Here is Coley now in the pocket. The pressure gets to him. He throws this one away. And take a look at this. He throws it away, but they're going to call pass interference on the defense. Surprising call right there. They may have deemed that one catchable. We get a free 15. Now at the 35-yard line, here is Coley throwing, intercepted. Looking for Cody Jackson. That one's intercepted. He takes it back to the 25, and it is going to be the first turnover of the game here for Houston. As here we get the ball back here with 3 minutes to go, 3:53 to be exact. And here's TCU setting the pressure. Oh, good blitz pick up that time. And it's a completion to Samuel Brown and gain of 10. Brandon Campbell with the block. securing that catch. 1st and 10, quick throw to the leading receiver so far this season. That's Joseph Manjack. That's a gain of 7 yards. Quick throw to left side. It's Dell again. He spins around and pushed out of bounds at the 14. Nathaniel Dell hasn't really had a big game so far. You can already see Coley is going right back to him time and time again. Here Coley rolls. He throws, and look who it is. No surprise here. Nathaniel Dell, heavily involved in the game plan today. Every single week it's somebody new. As we're inside the 15 after that catch. Coley in the pocket, buying some time. He waits to the last possible second. Throws to Brandon Campbell, and he fights his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Houston's offense is hard to stop, and we are up 14-3 at that point, but TCU does answer before halftime. It's now 14-10. 45 seconds to go. Running a man in motion. Coley throws to an open Joseph Manjack. He's got it at the 45. It's a gain of 20 for him. There's a lineup here with 5 wide here. The clock does continue to run. Coley throws left side. He throws it short to Brandon Campbell, and he probably should have thrown that to Joseph Manjack. Probably would have had the first down. We burned the timeout. 33 seconds left. Here's a throw to the right side. It's Samuel Brown. He makes a couple of men miss inside the 25, 29 yards. Is now here we go at about the 17. 1st and 10. Coley rolling, throwing. Brandon Campbell weaving inside the 5. Gain of 15 yards. 19 seconds is plenty of time here inside the 5 here. As we do change the play, a little bit of time is running off the clock. You got to get the call in here. Snap the ball. Coley. He's going to have a halfback swing, but instead takes it himself. 3 yards out for the touchdown. How about Houston in the first half, putting up 21 points on 3-1 TCU on the road. As we get into the second half now, TCU trying to play some defense here, getting after the quarterback, and that is Nathaniel Dell again. How about this? First catch of the first half goes for a touchdown. The second catch is like a gain of 25 yards to Nathaniel Dell. Over 150 yards receiving from him. This is his career-long day for sure. Brandon Campbell handoff up the middle. It's a gain of 4 for the first down. Campbell's such a good back for us. Definitely better than any back we had on Bowling Green as he moves the chains on 2 straight 3rd down attempts. As now we get into the 33, the safety is starting to creep up. They're going to send some pressure, and right to the quarterback. The pressure gets. It's a loss of 8. And that's Chase Biddle who gets to the quarterback. Back with a 2nd and 18 now. Coley trying to buy some time. And look who's open over the middle. A wide open Nathaniel Dell. A gain of 26, continuing to add on to his big day. 6 for 180. As here is Coley now rolling to the right side. He throws this one at the last second. He completes it for a gain of 10. As we get it inside the 10-yard line here. And this is Alton McCaskill, the backup running back into the game. He picks up a gain of 5 inside the 5 now. Houston threatening to score again. Here is a handoff. Campbell into the game. It's a touchdown, an easy one, 1 yard out. Houston 5-0, looking like we're trying to go to 6-0 here. Our defense also not giving up anything in the second half. It's 28-10 still. Now we're into the 4th quarter. Here is Coley rolling to the right side. He's got an open man. It's Manjack again. He's got it close to the 40-yard line. Tackled at about the 41. A gain of 27. And TCU looking like they're going to send some more pressure here. We do change the play. Here's a play action fake this time. Coley out of the pocket. He's just going to take it himself. No, he throws it across the middle at the last possible second. It's Cody Jackson. Too many guys to guard. Coley is having fun out there, a little backyard football. As here we go, 2nd and 15. Quick throw. It's Manjack with another catch. He picks up a gain of 10. Inside the 20 now. It's going to be a 3rd and 5. Here at about the 16-yard line. Here is Coley. A wide open Burns. He's into the end zone. 17 yards. And Houston takes care of business here on the road. And TCU, pretty much, if they did not answer on offense, they had no shot. How about Lucas Coley today? 4 total touchdowns. He had that rushing touchdown. He had as many touchdowns as he had incompletions, just showing you what type of game he had today. The sophomore gets it done. And we are ranked top 10 in the country. You got to think we're going to make a big jump here, especially being one of the few undefeated teams still. And we played 3-1 TCU. You got to figure that's a big victory so far. And like I said, 21 of 25 for Lucas Coley. Campbell only ran for 40 yards but had a touchdown. Lucas Coley had a touchdown on the ground. Nathaniel Dell, obviously a career game from him. 6 for 180. How about this receiving core? 0 drops today. I mean, that is amazing. And then defensively, it's funny. We had no tackles for loss, no sacks, 0 interceptions, and we somehow blanked them in the second half, held them to 10 points total. So we are 6-0, and looking at, the teams that are around us, I mean, we have some pretty good teams. UCF is there. They're still undefeated. I want to do a quick check-in on our old head coach at Bowling Green. He is off to a terrible start. 1-5 at Cal. And the first college football playoff rankings come out, and we are actually number 4. So we will do the 4-team playoff this year, and then going into next year, I believe, because I think the 12-team playoff is introduced in 2025. So that would be for us season 3. So we will, make sure that it's a 4-team playoff this year, fight for that. But there are a couple of undefeated teams, including Baylor, who is creeping into the top 15 now. So they are looking for a huge win. If they defeat us this game, we come into this game ranked number 4, they will surely be top 5, because you beat a top 5 team as an undefeated squad, you definitely move up in the rankings quite a bit. So this is a big game for us. In another Big 12 matchup, can we continue our winning ways? Remember, last year we actually beat Baylor as the Bowling Green offensive coordinator. The first pass is a screen pass. And look at Campbell. He's got all types of space to the 40, pushed out at the 35. We never, ever run a screen pass. This is not in the scouting reports. So we decided to switch it up. The defense wasn't ready for it at all. And Campbell, remember, scored his first touchdown with the screen pass. We go right back to it 6 games later. That's the first time we run it since that game. Here's a quick throw across the middle. That is going to be Samuel Brown. Gain of 10. Another one of those weapons. He came into the season as an impact player as well. Here is Campbell now. Another carry up the middle. That's a gain of 10. Campbell having such a good year at the tailback position here for Houston. Here is Coley. Turns around and throws this one. A circus throw. It's a gain of 11 inside the 5 now. Campbell, handoff, touchdown. It's simple. 1 yard out. Give it to your back. And what a drive by Houston. Baylor had 0 answer on that drive. So they do actually score on offense, making it 7-3. Here we go back on offense. Here is another throw to who else? Joseph Manjack, having himself an incredible year. First down. Believe it or not, he is still 4th on the depth chart. He is just having a tremendous year. Here is great protection. Throwing to the sideline, and Manjack again. It's a gain of 17 and a first down. 1st and 10 now. They send the pressure. Coley throws across the middle, and it's Manjack again. A gain of 12 and a first down. We have too many guys that can run great routes on offense. They just find a way to get open. So now here we are at about the 30-yard line. Here is Coley in the pocket, rolling. He's going to take it himself. He's got the first down. He gets down, avoiding the hit. Smart play by the sophomore quarterback. As we're into the second quarter now, inside the 20. Another great drive put together here by the Houston offense. Look at who's wide open. It's Manjack, but we throw it way too late. It's picked off by Neal. He will have that one at about the 23. Wow. A big-time drive results in an INT. And here we go with about 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Here is Brandon Campbell. Look at this run. Making people miss. It's a gain of 17 yards, 6 for 41. I believe Brandon Campbell's yards per carry this year is over 6. So he is just having an amazing year. Here's Coley, a quick throw. It's Nathaniel Dell again. These defenses cannot guard all of these receivers. It's crazy how open they are getting. And remember, we did change the sliders, making it more difficult, and our receivers are still getting open. Here is Campbell with the catch across the middle. That is a gain of 9 yards. And now that brings it to a 3rd and 1. Handoff. This is Campbell. He gets it to the outside, making a couple of men miss, breaking a tackle. He did take a big hit at the end of that. Gain of 10. So here is Coley now, rolling to the right side. 1st and 10 now. He takes it, dives. It's 11 yards. 1st down, threatening to score once again. This should be about to go up 21-3 possibly, but that turnover made it possible to keep it alive. But here is McCaskill making a man miss. He is more of a power back to me. He is just a bigger back than Campbell. And now it's 1st and goal. Hurrying it up to the line. We hand it to him. He gets in, awarding the backup running back there for his efforts. It's a touchdown. It's now 14-3. And Houston's offense shows up for the 2nd straight game. So here we go now in the 2nd half. And Houston's defense is holding it down again. Nothing doing here for Baylor to start this 2nd half. And here's our first possession. Here is Coley, play action fake, rolls to the right side, throws all the way back to the left. It's a wide open Nathaniel Dell. 58 yards. He's open, and he will get into the end zone. And it's a touchdown. I mean, Nathaniel Dell. Somebody in the comment section actually said he has a nickname, so I will start calling him by that nickname once I look at that comment. I forgot what his nickname is. It is now 20-3, though. Here is Campbell with the carry on the next drive, and that is a loss of 1. Baylor's defense trying to fire up their team there with the stop in the backfield. Not sure it's going to work because wow, Burns was wide open. We did not throw to him, but it's a gain of 6 on the scramble. That one could have been a touchdown. So here's Campbell again this time. He runs on a motion. He gets the carry. He spins around, gets it to the 41. Our offense is just dominating today. You can see that all of our plays are going positive. It's still a 20-10 game. Like, we are not blowing them out, but our offense is just efficient. Baylor has done a good job of keeping possession, keeping the ball out of our hands. So we haven't put up too many points today, but here we go with 3 minutes to go. It's a 4th and inches. We're going to line up to go for this here, and we hand it off to Brandon Campbell, and it looks like they just weren't prepared. They did not have the right personnel on the field. It was just an excellent play call right there just to hand it to Campbell. It's a 1st down. So now here we go, 2.5 minutes. Here's a quick throw across the middle. It's a wide open Samuel Brown. Tackled at the 14. 27 yards on that throw. And how about Coley? He has been efficient this episode. Quick throw. Manjack tries to hurdle over a defender into the end zone. He's still tackled at the 2. It's 1st and goal. One last shot here for this Baylor defense. No shot. Touchdown. Brandon Campbell, he walks in, and Houston takes care of business again for the 2nd straight victory, beating a Texas opponent nonetheless. TCU and Baylor both fall to Houston, and we are taking over the state of Texas here in the Big 12. We actually end up winning this one 27-17. They do actually tack on another touchdown, but it does not matter. We get the victory. Just an efficient day again. Joseph Manjack had a drop. He's going to lose some playing time after that one. Just kidding. But we end up getting the victory. I have no idea why that red square is at the top left of the screen. But we get the victory nonetheless. It is just a very, very good Houston offense. We've put up a lot of points this season, and I don't even think we lead the conference in point scoring. No, it's actually Baylor. They scored 272. Texas put up 251. TCU's put up more than us, too, at 232. So Baylor gets handed their first loss, but we still have an undefeated team that's next to us in the Big 12, and that is UCF. They play Kansas, Iowa State, and Cincy, and then we play them the second and last game of the season. So it could be 10-0 versus 10-0 with that second and last game right before Thanksgiving. We'll have to see if they continue to win. But we have West Virginia, Kansas, Iowa State too. So this is interesting. We play the exact same teams in the last 5 games of the year. So this should be good. A photo finish here in the Big 12, at least in our division. So we'll see if that game will decide the conference. It probably will. But there are now 6 undefeated teams in the NCAA, and we are right there in the thick of things at number 3. So that's going to do it here. Next episode, we will get all the way to that UCF game, and then we will highlight that game in another episode, so you don't want to miss that. Hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tenant. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash, and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side. But I'm from the east side, this how we slide. This how we ride, yeah, this how we